hear me loud and clear.
Welcome back to Elephant Martin Salim Bara. It's been a while. Manna Kadiamo Jang, but today we are back again for Kadiamo Koteng because there has been a tragic incident occurred in Gambia. The story of Omar Baji. Nalone, many of you guys know the story. Jamal Alkono in story mo eleben besate okono and melbe diaspora fanankono. But Nana Nakacha and we talk more about it. First of all, from the beginning of the story, Lafakata Gambia, the Gambia Police Force Yemen Safi on the page, ko Meng Okota, Natana read. He said the police have responded to reported incident involving the officers and suspect while on routine visible patrol around and within Mandinarin. One of the suspects fell during hot pursuit and was taken to the hospital and confirmed dead. One of the suspects fell during hot pursuit. One of the suspects, ibe mol member indikan, killing boy tale, biri be ba indikan, aketuta, ya samba lo pitanoto, anata confirm ko afatal. Gambia police wale safi, ko wale okota. Okay, so na lamoy Omar from Obama yemen fo yemen explainato ala uncle yemen fo from the hospital
ko ya lipa nyame police tawtale fo ninke fa mi alon ka man fengo felne international afata inata ka tilimbali ya fo ala natake aniyo tota buka Omar ya balo belebe Steve benni ala te VM international so imurunta na Omar kan ya start ka Omar lipa na salkera to jang duto mimbe silo kanje Omar landi wolto hana han ko fo nyimba ko kono e ba lipa ka wol VM international anyin kango nyin abuki niji no akangola ka kuma akangola ka kuma kor so akala file pour ki niji ya nimbe fotala ambulance ko loda ma kankango fay ko so muna abuki niji no VM international jibe ndel nga dindi ngon natal loptano to kabra banda anim before abe banna
okay from what information no ite fangola miraro ite membe jibe kan ite amere nyi momoneti abuse lombang for is justified ite led for roto ibe Omar bandi kande andu ya muta tayato ya muta walala biri ya muta iko police killing oko he overpowered Omar was overpowering him wala minta ko Omar ya symbole jayaka ay police zone in order pour ya bindi andu biri ya bindi iko Omar boyta anata ketu which we all know Gambia police that is a big lie to start with mo buka bori wonyama ye boy ye ketu ye fa that doesn't happen wonyama but na continue because ila o claimo ila aerosol be funtila nyatole because ye wole claim ka foka boy tale afata in the midst of the thing fana ye mole menfo mole visible mark jele Omar kangoto visible mark o meya indicate ko wolon injury mels meya cause ko kafa which is very understandable and believable ni stamta mo kan na katita abe falale instantly that can happen and may or support intel membe bota Gambia we all know nini police ka interact in that type of situation akata nyame look at example na video jibe police be mol arrest ka nyame silok
taka nataka koma anyini ka mone keta ko nyindi no keta tendi kanata explain ya ko dinni woni ay join ole tarabulo ko wala nyamos bare join killing ole tarabulo ko sara ka tabulo ko ndo ko sara ka tabulo ko ndo kenyi kabrar tabulo ko
aleo video je that's a very perfect explanation on how Gambia police can all arrest nyame and one of the biggest problem na mesoto I think is the new recruits Yemel Nati very new they are very undertrained malo membe going membe tamakan and also I can see lack of police members whole more malafila do la police force no more because their pay is so low to start with they have to take bribes on the streets which is kind of understandable with the type of economy we live in and we can join and I can see them bringing in lot of new recruits pour que tariandi ke futandi street solkan and which is causing problem because they lack proper training iman training the right training sort of imalong police officers how they're supposed to conduct how they're supposed to respect the citizens in citizens all nyanta interact la nyame ima right training also So that's gonna cause a big problem. Iko Omar Boytale and he referred to Banjulinding Health Center and was later transferred to Kanifing Afata Jele from Ila Foroto. Police only claim leko Afatale of natural causes, but eyewitnesses so melbenung area to and melfane Omar je ka claim leko ye visible markol jela kangoto me wala atina Afata.
So ni tata ya jibe akango la nying ni tata ya jibe balon akango Omar kango bala ni tata ya jibe ko Omar kango be la marin karakelen anu kabri loptano to Omar kango be wole nyam so ni tata kabri nga dundi moto fanan kon Omar fanan kango be wole nyam so atudar la man because on tele sita kunna tolola so ambulance on nyin kono
bari nim police le bijo ko di
police be siri nyaata international nga min jiji mada bani ngom ko jorango ta bulo kono ya bayni ya muta ngamra ya samba direct inyanta ka samba dame hani ya hanna tara ko aye borondi janne fo lamen bar inata ya muta imanya nakali because abe bukana nyinol wala na borta sa nama o kano nyini amnata borta itenata ya muta nan imanna fengo fenke inata ka tilimbali ya fo ala nata ke aniyoto ta
but okay, the next thing membe happen la was gonna be a big problem Fontel men would have been a very easy problem to solve this. A very easy thing wole bekela autopsy nyinti. Autopsy ni malong autopsy la mine momenti. Ikalone mune la cause of death. Mune fa ni mo fate mala cause lo me afa wole ka itela ko nyinati na nyimfata. Wala autopsy di. Gambian benalo ne ko hospital we have hospital problems. Fona was sotole je member o conduct la andunina soto fona private one will finance sotole because keep in mind the police force is government and the hospital will finance is government. So in that case will the government play the right part? Ibe la mol support la lebang, ibe la police all back la lebang for ibe do the right things by the citizens. And then two, police official male involved in this chase had pursued Yemenkili. Are they identified? Ile ye mutalebang are they suspended? Because mole fata nyinto is a life been lost from this. Ye mutalebang are they held accountable? Mole yalo ne jumanyo lo nyum police official. Because all of that is gonna play a part. Because autopsy nyum fana kom na fale nyami niatra government leba conduct that we are known for corruption. That is no doubt for that. We are known for corruption, it's been proven. Jumanyo leba control. And with that too, is there a possibility of a private hospital or private person who conduct autopsies? Will be jelebang melsi will conduct no for the public, for the people, because intabebula nola government bulu, because they control everything. And right now the youths are mad. Youths are angry. The youths are not happy. Komika Fonyame, youths are happy, the youths are not happy. And do they also, another thing, elections is coming 2026 very fast. What is the president doing? Everyone roles let play la nyindulato. Member italako, they can control the country coming up future. The problem is meta nyin type of brutality received from the police. Not only the police in different avenues. Gambia we know media mota ibine arrest la ye samba 5-star hotel order. Ye canindi nicely. That is what's been known. But say main change the social media. Internet will be changing. That's why more fun and participation is very important. Intebe silin damen janta folale know much of Ali Wuli, Ali stand up for your country, which is what you should do. But Ntefana Mantaraje to stand with you guys to do that. But if you ask me, that's how I would have felt. That's how I would have been like. You sold the Funtika Nyaming to stand up for the country. Because you guys have to remember, Ntelbele be sofala at the end of the day. From Nafale Nyamen, Tenina Nola Fanang, officers hold accountable. Because memo problemoti, Nim may identify and hold them accountable for what is going on. Abe continue like to happen and happen. Nimman mistake in another video na menjibe Kewoko, we already had 2 of these things happen before Omar Bajila incident somewhere in Sanyang or another place if I'm not mistakenly.
Fighting, defending your land, jihad on them. So let us not be scared. I'm telling this thing to the IGP. Let the IGP hear me loud and clear. I'm not scared to go to jail. I'm not scared for being arrested. As far as I am on the right of the truth, I don't care. I'm not scared. The IGP is there to serve Gambians. He is not there to serve Barrow or this government. No matter how long it takes, Barrow is going, but the Gambia Police Force will stay. The Gambia Armed Forces will stay. The Immigration Department will stay. You don't understand? So people's mindset need to be changed. So let us join hands together. Freedom on a silver plate. Need of the freedom I can't fight it. You don't understand? If you want freedom, you fight for it. Freedom is never given on a silver plate. And if you don't stand and fight against this, wallahi be montanela bugol ko leke bunkidola moto kunola je. Because he ba fala kita farabale, nothing comes out of it. Alright? Last week dala kita jabang. As if these people they are only trained to throw tear gas. You know, a mafia police operate like this. This is not Mexico or Colombia. No, this is the Gambia. We need a professional and disciplined police force. That's what we need. We don't need any uniform or something. That's what we need. We need a police force which is disciplined, which is respectful to the ordinary citizens. More so than the world. Alright? So please let us stand our ground. I'm not trying to tear gas la fight. I'm not trying to kill the la fight. Thank you very much.
So this been going on, and also Brintel Mudindingoti, this been going on. The lawlessness, because it's nobody knows the law, and that's another problem. Intel fanang nyanta watalale, and we study that. Nanna lualong, because niman na lualong, we cannot know how to interact with the police. Na video do jibe kewoko nimo dunta nyola isa sikaya samba police. Ya mari mutaya arrest on petty stuff. Because email lualong ayole.
People need to know their right. Gambian ol nyanta kera right londe. Ika mo fango jele kodo ela kodo itara mola amari samba police. Woman ke police not do body. Tell the police this is not your job. You need to tell the police what their job is. But if you as a citizen need to fango bela right long, you cannot tell the police their job.
And how will we know that? Nyanta nyo karandi lale. Mel fana man karang. Mel karanta ali karandi. Fomo be sila lualong. Because sign na jele. We seen all of this happen live. Nimanke anything new. This been going on forever in Gambia. But saying thanks to the media houses, Melbije, wale bring story sambela. Imagine back in the days when media is not a thing. Media mantaranunje. Only thing we had was GRTS. Imagine how many wrongdoings happened during those times. Imam Meng explain more. Even back in my story do read Kang back in 2000s when they opened fire on certain people. Well, I'm in control and the president of Anambe because this is a national problem at this point. What are they saying about it? Election will be nakane. You guys know what to do. And also now during this thing was happening, many arrests was happening. More youth soul came together in Lamin and Mandinaring area to ask them questions on Munanayo youth soul arrest and free them. So what haven't been heard is, I'm not sure yet for your youth soul freely Hanisang. We are up to hear that. If I do, I will be bringing that information to you guys too. And also to Gambia Police Force. Right now, the Sate Obele failed. They failed the whole nation. Me and you some of these videos will give camera you are in the war zone. Me in video will be give I'm like, is this even Gambia? And some of these officers will give that are there, and the way they think, it's like it'll be react kaneko it'll fanan comfortable. When somebody killed in cold blood, how do you explain that? In a story, just logically, immediately, just think about it logically. It'll problem your main claim is that Omar Boitale aketuta. But in every single video, since the problem happened, how police interact with the citizens, it's been violent. It's been brutal. Every single time, the police video in media, how they deal with the people, been brutal. And we see any of the wall fanole. Anajibe ike busa menati. Tear gas bottle. Well, it's not plastic. It's not plastic. Me all busa, you hear it in the video, and the media man tara catering walla right there. That is how they interact with citizens. That is how Omar got killed. That's exactly the character. So right now, correctional momenti, what I'm staying on, that's gonna help us prove them that they are wrong and they are trying to cover it up. Remember, italako itel wrong tale and iba Gambia police force ba try ka neka nyin cover. Wolong autopsy niti. Remember, italako Mayor Omar Fa because mole ya fole eyewitness all mole membije ya fole ko ye makol je Omar kangotole Mayor itako wala Fa.
Ko maji ntol nata wol nyama nimboro bato ngata hebla nimboro ba data je jibe kata jibe ya mutana ya handcuff woduta jombaloru njana afata je aboyta ja ko intitano la mbada sikulo kono beba farin mbalo be fata ko intitano la alkana lipa iko ba sambale ya lipa kota ya duta bulo kota nyang kabri ya bute ya tulobu anata fo jang aboy dulam jana jang alota nyatili na bundala konye sister nkaina akonye songa mi ka jiti jay be na nka limbala ke dukara yemi jila ba mi yala min jani wol fatu nte boto bun ko don ka limbala ntata jobi bun ko ngadi yala min habu kila danta wol amin damin do ay kilo mi amando min no aya pour lota kundo kumbota nka kambano kamban kenyelon ne ka dunia manjar wala ngal kana woke inata nyu wonya ka tama konta tama no la ko ensin kulo kono be fata ya siko nyamu do ya simo ko ngam da han ko fo babulo do inata after system din do be jam police on wato ko nan wako do ko ke bandi woni be ndo ko alkana nyimu tateng al han ko fo bunda buloto no tar ka kenya alba batandilal wato le nata han ko fo bunda buloto ya sam malam mam tan himala ya itambita malam na jena malam balori ndu do ko mi ya fali amanto nya Camera tele silo ni kanne pour kala. Lagi. Karena ita jumpitan na ning jalan. Aborta na ibulata na ano.
See. Around here. Maybe you come out here around here. Yeah. Little light. There's Nalong around here, maybe Jannam.
This is the place where they allege that Omar was beaten mercilessly, which led to his death. As you can see, the grass is not normal like any other grass. Like here, there's no space in between the grasses, but you could see here, it's like someone has passed through it or something has happened here. It's not very clear because mostly people don't put themselves in what happened. They will stand at a distance and watch. So that's why we cannot get the details exactly. But this is the place they believe Omar was beaten mercilessly, which led to his death. Stay tuned. As you can see, there's another evidence here. According to the villagers, this road is not accessible. This place is an empty land. Hardly people use it. So it's because of yesterday's commotion. That's why you can see the passages. You could see footsteps. Footpaths. This place is believed to be among the places where Omar Baji, the late, was beaten to death. As you can see, this is the family members and some of the villagers who came to the place where the incident happened. All of them are saying that he was beaten to death, but the police issued a statement saying he fell down while they were running after him. Stay tuned for more details.
which is very normal. Gambia is police is known for mol bus ke stamp. They are known for that. Na video jele. Actually, video play. Exactly. Gambia police, he can deal with their citizens like this. That's how they deal with. Omar got killed this way. I am 100%, damn near 100% sure that Omar got killed this way. I'm damn near 100% sure Omar got killed this way. Yeah, Faten, the same way they deal with citizens. Gambia police force, I think na politicians so Melfanambe Borikang, we need to know, and in a more of importance in Gambia, maybe in important seats. This is questions. Melsi Mol Marco, no, this is questions they should ask. How is the Gambia police force training? What are the requirements for training? Because I think they only train for fitness and not the mental part of the job, and not even know the law. No matter half of this, like more than half of them know the law. I don't even think they take classes of the law, because law is very important. For example, Alila arrest system or GB, how they arrest people. Ika Longwell, there's no training in that. There's no form of coordination of any in that. Ali Hakilo to water. Just take a step back and just pay attention to now the video GBL, everything that's going on, how they deal with the media, emotional control. At the end of the day, ika salary is correct. That's why you select. Ike Jole is not free at the end of the day. This is your job. Ila do ko lo nyindi. Hani strands wa filal. Some it's a certain way. Hani ni diamote rootly some way. Ibe participate. Lebe fensani. They will tolerate it because they know they are providing a service. You are providing a service to the citizens of the Gambia. Well, Anna, that is something that should be very watched. And again, autopsy, Jumanyo leba conductla, and Niba conductla. Do the citizens have somebody or a private, independent, or a more melbe autopsy conductla other than the government? And Ibe Jumala, if he goes to court, Jumala side le betala. Ibe Jumala believe la. Omar's family or the state. Because nimbe taka nyamen fana. Come na file nyamen, the internet is playing a big part. And the world is watching. Dunia be mol jekande. We need to hear from people like ECOWAS, UN, and all the people in the diaspora that advocate for anything, peace, love, and justice in Gambia. Because Nima caught right now, this is gonna keep going on. And the mentality and mindset menkela official mind kono. We can do whatever we want and we can get away with it. Now all question all asks. Let's keep going. Not give up. Because media is showing everything. About itakan dunia belale what is going on. So we must stay on that for one. Number two, autopsy member determine like ka itako mune Omar Fa. Wo fanang nyanta make sure la ning government be bulo tar laje ning government bulo betar laje na mo independent party soto fanang mel betar laje yeo fananke. Because neo control that will be able to ibela ila wuliali be back no la wolto. Because already ye mistake o menke ya state le ko Omar Fatale aboytale a Fatale bidiba bindikan. But eyewitness ole memfo ye visible markol jele Omar Kangoto memba itala ko ka indicate ko wole Omar fa so wole be ila wafani approve la ron na itata ko Omar man fa due to natural causes Omar fa tale due to these injuries so nyanta o mutala very important that is the only way mbe fight nola in the right way and the youths coming out yes Gambia is not known but not this generation is not going for that alkaranyina walla we have to stay on that and the media houses all are doing a very great job at showing what all is happening in the country Tell me Famantara in the country are seeing everything that's going on. Na Omar Domala video jibe abe diamola akotoma ya fanyame. Fon kumbota bilahi. I endemic. But one by one na voice all matatale. We should come out and show our support as much as we can. With that being said, remember me Karlal update lale about this story because I am passionate about this. So we must stay firm. Remember, we must keep going. Questions must be answered. Nyantana leaders only funti diamo because there should be no reason by now that Barrow haven't came out and spoke about the incident. Election is coming. Remember that. Autopsy. Jumanya leba conduct la member itala ko mune Omar Fa. Government leba kela bang for private independent party leba kela. For both government and private independent party will be present to conduct that. And the officer Sol Fana Mel is involved in this happening. Will they be held accountable? Yes, suspend lebang. Are they holding them? Mune be caring what department out. And we need to know that. And the more Fanamel are very familiar with the law, should start teaching the law and making sure more Fanamel Karang, you learning understand. And that means even in Yantal learning break la down in all different local languages, you teach Wanyama, you teach Wanyama. Because Nina na luwa long and do their boundaries on where they need to stop. It'll funnel be karanale and we will start using that. And also Fanang, Nyanta help Ninale from other countries, if we can in Africa. With that being said, let me know Alia Memera in the comment section and Imbara Fonyato. Salam.